Gymnasium on the big time athletic Kalaskis and Troy Muskingum.
Yeah, you look at 7-1 for Mount Union or 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 Mount Union.
record 2,000 career points during a Raider game against Redlands earlier this season. Parker also became the career leader in rebounds at Mount Union last week against Baldwin Wallace. He now has 954 career rebounds. Congratulations, Christian Parker! The NCAA promotes sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team reps will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Now, would you please rise as we honor America with our national anthem. Starting lineup for Muskingum under head coach Nathan Wally. A 6-foot junior guard, number 2, Dwayne Davis. 6'3", sophomore wing, number 4, Nathan Walker. 6'2", senior wing, number 22, Xavier Croft. 6'6", senior forward, number 33, Lupin Hill. And a 6'1" sophomore guard, number 35, Owen Emick. Raider Nation, you ready to meet your Purple Raiders? Head guard, 6'1" first line, Uniontown, number 2, Decisive. And forward, 6'5" junior out of Campbell, number 2, Devin Moore. And guard, 6'1" senior out of Seoul, number 3, Marcus Steele. And forward, 6'6" sophomore out of Madison, number 4, Elijah Barrington. And on forward, 6'6" Madison out of Canton, number 22, Christian Parker. The Purple Raiders are head coached by Mike Fueline, assistant coaches Josh Whitty, Mike Gray, Joe Fueline, Dave Spire, Eric Slabaugh, and Jeffrey Mansfield. Raider Nation, I need you to be loud, be proud, and let's go Raiders!
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Timken Gymnasium on the campus of Mount Union University. We get set for Ohio Athletic Conference basketball. Troy, a good one tonight. We talked about it in the pregame segment, but you've got a Muskingum team coming in tonight. If they can somehow pull what would be an upset here in Canton, they would be tied for first place in the league. It's a big one for both teams, though.
Yeah, it's a big one for both teams as you go through the league. You want to stay clean at home, and that's the key for Mount Union tonight. You're at home, you get Muskingum at home. You want to stay clean tonight and get the W.
Lucan Hill at 6'6". Christian Parker at 6'6", standing at midcourt, and we are ready for basketball tonight on a cold night here in Stark County. It should be a lot of fireworks tonight as both these teams come in ready to go. Purple Raiders will get that opening tip, and here they go against this man-to-man defense for head coach Nathan Wally in his 3rd season with the Fighting Muskies. They go inside, and quickly a foul on Muskingum. As they didn't hesitate, they went right down to big Elijah Farrington.
Yeah, wasting no time there. They run it clear out. They bring out the backside help. They pull it away. They go right into Farrington, right into the big man. And what's he do? He draws a foul right off the gate.
Boy, Farrington, who averaged about 3 points a game last year, has come out and really taken over that center spot, playing down low. Has done a great job for Mike Fuline to give him 2 bigs down low. And that one rolls off the side of the rim, but Farrington with the first point of the night for the Raiders. Mount Union will go man-to-man. Will not see him in zone much. Drive to the hoop and spins, and travel call. That was on Dwayne Davis, who took it downhill to that right block and traveled, Troy.
Yeah, trying to clear it out right out of the gate for Croft, trying to get him some one-on-one isolation. Let's see if they go inside to Farrington again, or they try to go to Parker.
Turnover number 1 for Muskingum. Long, deep 3, shot up and in. Give that one to Kevin Moore, who drained that one. It's 5-0. Purple Raiders.
Quick start here for Mount Union, up 4-0.
Muskies and Isle and try and answer. This is Davis holding the ball out. He's got Marcus Steele on him most of the night. Way outside, and another turnover. The Muskies, 2 possessions and 2 turnovers early.
And that turnover caused by the defensive rotation from the backside out of Mount Union. Nice job of recovering off the ball by Farrington. Good rotation over by Parker, and they throw it out of bounds, forcing the turnover.
Well, they called that shot by Kevin Moore, a 3, 4-0 right now. As Mount will try and answer again. 3 possessions. They've scored on all possessions thus far. 17-foot jumper, that'll go. Marcus Steele with his first 2 of the night. 6-0. Purple Raiders off to a great start tonight.
Nice when you can just take them off the bounce and hit the pull-up J.
Muskingum will drive, force up a shot, and that'll go down by Dwayne Davis. Nice move on that left block.
Boy, does a good job of getting space, but I like how he uses the glass, uses the backboard to get the finish.
Marcus Steele, they go high post now. Shot put up by Christian Parker off the back of the rim. In transition, here come the Muskies with the ball down 4.
Good defense by Kassenheiser.
Kassenheiser, of course, the freshman out of Lake High School. Long, deep 3, that's no good. And a whistle on the rebound. And they're pointing at Muskingum. Nice rebound there by Christian Parker, who was honored before the game, Troy. We'll talk more about that at halftime.
Yeah, and we'll talk about more of the accolades. They just keep adding up more and more for Parker.
This is Parker after the pass from Kassenheiser. He's got Lucan Hill on him. Parker will drive, put it off the window and in.
Parker uses his body so well. And he just screens off the defender. He faces up, backs you down, and gets right underneath the defender for a good finish.
First points of the night for big Christian Parker out of Glen Oak High School. 8-2, Mount with the lead. Again, Muskingum like the drive to basket. Like to take the Raiders man for man, but good defense there. Long 3 put up and in. That'll answer that defense. Good 3 by Nathan Walker.
Well, yeah, you're going to give that up. It got late into the shot clock. You think you defended, and then they come up and they knock down the 20-footer.
Well, the Muskies coming off a nice win about 10 days ago over a really good Marietta team. Drive to the hoop, off the window, up and in. Boy, a nice smooth move by Kevin Moore. He's got 5 of Mount's 10. They'll work on the baseline. Trying to take advantage of Kassenheiser. And there's the deep 3. Put up by Dwayne Davis.
Well, Davis ended up getting a switch. He had the big man on him. He wanted that matchup, able to hit the pull-up 3. See if Mount Union looks to switch those screens or high hedge them.
The freshman Kassenheiser out there, and they will try and go one-on-one with him, but he is an outstanding defensive player. That long 3 up by Kevin Moore won't go. And the Muskies can tie or take the lead on this trip down the floor. Out defense, man-to-man the entire way. And what a move. All the way downhill. Xavion Croft has his first.
Comes off, handoff off the screen. He gets his downhill.
We are 10. This into the now line is going to be double on there. Looks like it's going to be on Nathan Walker.
And you got to bring that over, else he's just going to finish. Parker's footwork down low is as fundamental as I have seen at the college level.
He's got 2 in the night. Good look at him. And that's off the back of the iron. Parker, graduate student here at the University of Mount Union. What a great recruit that was for Mike Feuline a few years ago, getting him to stay local and come to Mount.
Yeah, wasn't, extremely highly touted out of high school, but you know what? Just turned out to be an All-American here for Mount Union. And Coach Feuline can see that, and he knows how to develop talent.
Muskies with the ball, down 1, 11-10 Mount early in this one. Again, Muskingum trying to get that little crease. They love to take it to the rack. Now they'll stop and pop that deep 3. That's off the iron. Rebound pulled out of there by Elijah Farrington. Kassenheiser will drive. He'll stop. 15-foot jumper. Got it.
Soft touch off the jumper from Kassenheiser. How many times have we seen him do that for the Lake Blue Streaks over the years?
We've seen that many times, and now at the college level, local fans get to watch it again. Emig will drive and take it up and in.
And he's got to start to get going here offensively for Mount Union. He wants to get in the paint too. You've got 2 big drivers for Mount Union and a couple of nice 3-point shooters on the perimeter for Muskingum.
Good spacing out there right now for Mount. They're going down low to Farrington. Now Parker will shoot the deep 3. He's got it.
He's added that 3-point shot to his repertoire. It's not just a big man who's going to take you down low. He's going to step out and knock down the triple.
6 on the night for Parker. Lucan Hill will drive. The big 6'6" senior is hammered right inside the circle right in front of the basket. Well, he's a big kid. Took the punishment though.
Yeah, Farrington had to rotate over a little bit late there. They once again got that matchup, a guard on a big, and they wanted to take it one-on-one. Farrington has to help over, and he draws the foul.
Lucan Hill, 6'6", out of Thornville, Sheridan. That's his first point of the night. Mike Feuline with some substitutions coming in. Jonah McCartney going to come in. And that one spins out, so Lucan Hill splits the pair. 3-point Mount lead at 16-13. That shot off the window, that'll go. Boy, strong move there by Marcus Steele. Got bumped off the block and still popped it in, Troy.
Yeah, finishing with contact. He's just so strong. Once he gets up in the air, he just does such a great job of finishing at the rim.
Haven't had a timeout yet. These two teams going after each other early. And that shot is forced up and in on the baseline.
Both teams shooting the ball extremely well tonight.
That looked like it was forced a little bit. It went in. Deep 3 by Steele. That won't go. Well, the Muskies with a 3, they can tie it. 18-15 Mount. 13:31 to go here in the first half. Wide open, deep 3. That doesn't go. Tipped back out. Now the Muskies have an extra possession down low on the baseline. Running it, they score.
You can't give a team like Muskingum extra possessions. You can't give them too many bites at the apples. They're going to make you pay.
DJ Fowler working that baseline. Cuts that Mount lead to 1 at 18-17. A little over 13 to go here in the opening half. Parker thought about it. Now he'll drive, force it up from 3 feet up, and it goes in.
Nice finish by Parker. I'm going to tell you, that was good defense played by Hill. Parker just does a great job of finishing with contact.
Parker with 8 of Mount's 20. 2017 Purple Raiders. Trying to go 8-1 in the league. Jamar Talbot with that rebound. Now a nice drive to the hoop and up and in. McCartney with a nice move with the left hand.
He just sliced through the defense there, taking it, beating two guys off the dribble, getting it at the rim.
5-point Mount lead, 22-17. Little pop from 17, that doesn't go. And a whistle inside as the Muskies got that offensive rebound. The foul will be on Mount Union. We're going to take a break with 12:11 to go in the first half. It's Mount Union 22 and Muskingum 17.
I'm really impressed by how well Mount Union does getting to the rim offensively. And that's something I'm sure the coaches for Muskingum are going to be talking about right now, is how to stop that dribble penetration. Because Mount Union is doing a great job of getting the paint and finishing at the rim. Where on the flip side of the coin, Mount Union's doing a good job of keeping Muskingum out of the paint, but they're giving up some offensive rebounds and giving them a lot of second chance opportunities.
You can see Muskingum likes to take it downhill to the basket. They start 4 guards along with 6'6" Lucan Hill. And sometimes when you start those 4 guards, the defense matchups it's tough because you're quickness against bigness, and that doesn't always come out the way you want it to defensively.
Well, you talk about it with the 4 guards, but really they start out. He kind of starts in the short corner offensively, and they run like a 4-guard perimeter around him, but he'll also step out to set that screen, and he's not afraid to pick and pop. He's not just a pick and roll. He wants to pick and pop. He'll catch the ball, he'll sweep, and he'll take you off the bounce as well.
Christian Parker leads Mount with 8 of the Purple Raiders' 22. Marcus Steele in with 4. Chance Kassenheiser has 2. Kevin Moore has 5. And Jonah McCartney, who just came in a few minutes ago with that nice left-handed drive, has 2 of his own. Terrell Darden will go line right to shoot 2. There you get a good look at him. Boy, right now, Mount Union shooting 75% from the field. They are 9 out of 12 and 2 out of 5 in threes.
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots in the paint, you get a chance to get a pretty high percentage.
Darden splits the pair, and Mount with the ball up by 4 at 22-18. Trying to look down to Farrington. They get it down to him. He misses that one. Thought there may be a foul on that one. No whistle, and here come the Muskies. Again, showing an awful lot of quickness. That is Dwayne Davis, and they have taken it to the basket probably 80% of the time, Troy, on dribble drives.
Yeah, they're getting into the paint, and that's what Mount Union has to take care of. You cannot allow a team to control that paint. You've got to keep them out of the paint, force them into the 15-footers.
They go down low on that left block. Talbert turns, doesn't get it. Here comes him out. Kassenheiser will drive. He'll stop. 18-footer. That's off the rim. Rebound, Muskingum. Down by 4 and with the ball. Once again, they will spin to the rack. What a move. That was fun to watch. Dwayne Davis.
Now you're seeing Muskingum get into the paint again, and they're finishing at the rim.
Boy, the Muskies with great quickness in the guards. That was one of the things we talked about, the battle of the backcourt. Both these teams have outstanding guards, and whoever wins that battle may win the game. Turnover, one of the few the Raiders have had, down low and blocked out of nowhere, then put back in. Well, that looked like it was Jamar Talbert that came with a block on that, Troy, but the Muskies with the offensive rebound popped it back up and in, and we are tied at 22.
And back-to-back unforced turnovers.
First time they've done that.
Yeah, I've got them for 2 turnovers a night, so their first 2 turnovers come on back-to-back possessions, and you just can't have empty possessions against a team like Muskingum.
Halfway through this first half, and we're tied at 22. Again, they take it to the rack with good quickness, and Mike Pewline's seen enough. The guards right now for Muskingum aren't hesitating. Off their dribble drive, they're taking it right to the rack, Troy. We're going to take a break. 10:29 left in the opening half from Mount Union. It's 24-22 Muskies.
This moment, it's a choice. To find out what you're made of. To own what's in front of you, no matter what that might be. We showed up, we're here. This moment belongs to us right now.
Welcome back to the University of Mount Union as we are watching Ohio Athletic Conference basketball. #1 league, Mount Union. #2 in the league, Muskingum, Troy.
I guess Mount Union's going to come out, try a double ball screen up high to get that isolation high-low game inside.
Parker with the ball, gets it right side to Kassenheiser. Down to Parker, and again they turn it over.
3 possessions in a row, turnovers.
Muskies with a deep 3 out of the corner, they got it. Dwayne Davis says, I'll take that one.
And that's just coming out of transition. That's just turnover points. You got to get back quicker in defense, you got to recover quicker, and you got to locate the shooters.
27-22, biggest lead of the night for the Muskies at 5. Deep 3 out of the corner, that doesn't go. That was Kevin Moore that tried to pop that one in from right deep baseline.
Well, now we're seeing Mount Union can't get the ball inside of their big men like they did early on in the game. Muskingum's doing a nice job of defending that, and they're forcing Mount Union to settle for jumpers.
Here comes Kassenheiser. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Farrington. Again, good spacing by Mount Union, trying to go down low to Parker. He'll turn from 2 feet up and in.
And that's what's got to happen. You have a couple of bad possessions, get touches to the big man inside. Even if he doesn't look to score, force the defense to collapse, get him into some bad rotations, and get some open looks.
Mount Union now looks like they've gone zone, Troy. Little 1-2-2.
No, they're
trying to match up a little bit. So they're going, they're switching out of defenses. They were in man, now they switch back out, and here comes the Purple Raiders. Kassenheiser. He won't force it down to the baseline. He'll turn, and off the back of the iron, that won't go.
Not quite sure that's the shot that Coach Fueline wants in the half-court set.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. 27-24. Down low. He'll turn. He will fire that one off the back of the iron. Mount trying to answer with Christian Parker.
Turnover number 4.
They have come in bunches. Little 3-footer on the run. That's Dwayne Davis, who leads everybody in scoring right now with 14.
And in this league, you give up a turnover, it's going to be at least 1 point over the course of a game. At this point, they're giving up about 2 points every turnover.
Parker down low to Farrington, up and in. Nice assist by Parker. Give 2 to Elijah Farrington.
And a great job working the high-low game. That is a tough pass to throw inside over the front defense.
Boy, that was Mike Fueline who jumped off the bench, thought that was going to be a foul on Parker instead. Going to tie him up. Possession arrow stays at this end of the court with the Muskies.
As you take a look here at the replay, he's going to drive a nice job getting a hand on top of the ball, draw the jump ball. It's going to stay here for the Muskies, though. I'd like the out-of-bounds sets underneath the bucket I've seen on Muskingum. They had a nice wide-open look earlier off a flex out-of-bounds play.
DJ Fowler gets it way outside to Lucan Hill. And then he'll get it over to Xavion Croft. Croft will drive. He won the foul, didn't get it. Parker with the rebound. Outlet pass to Kassenheiser. Mount looking for that, a wide open shot. Good defense now, man-to-man pressure all over. And the Muskies are going to tie it up. As that was Marcus Steele that got tied up right there in front of the Muskies bench.
And that's going to stay here with Mount Union.
There you get a look at Mike Fueline's 15th season here with the Purple Raiders. What a job he's done. Three-point Muskingum lead. 7 minutes plus to go here in the first half. Kassenheiser will drive. I will flip it back out to Farrington. He's going to try and back in and turns it over. Muskingum right to the basket in a hurry. The foul's going to be on Christian Parker, who doesn't agree with the call, but the Muskies are going to shoot some free throws. Boy, this is a fast-paced game right now, Troy.
Yeah, Muskingum really setting the tempo here as they're looking to push, and they're going to draw the foul on Parker, and that's going to get a immediate timeout, I believe.
29-26. Muskingum up by 3 with just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. As you take a look there at Mike Fuline. He had an early lead, Troy, then all of a sudden he has had turnovers in bunches to get Muskingum back in this to take the lead.
Yeah, they go the first, 8-9 minutes of the game without a turnover. They get touches inside. Their big men are finishing. They're getting the in and out game. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, they forgot what they were doing.
Yeah.
And they're throwing the ball away, making lackadaisical passes, and they're not getting touches inside. You got to get the touches inside. They're doing a good job. Muskingum is fronting Parker and fronting Farrington. You may want to bring him out, ball screen a little bit, try to get a different way of getting them the ball. High-low game isn't working right now. Your guys got to start picking it up now for Mount Union.
All right, take a look at that Mount Union huddle. Head coach Nathan Wally in his 3rd season. Former assistant coach at Wittenberg. Got his degree up at Bowling Green. And has come in. And really, you take a look at the Muskies since he's been there. He's got a little bit better in the win column every year. He's doing a good job down there.
Well, you got to build that program up. You got to keep trying to get the players that fit your style of play. And it takes time. It's not something that's going to be turned around overnight.
Xavier Croft will go line right. Croft with 2 points in this ball game. That's off the back of the iron. Take a look at the totals, Troy. Muskingum already with 2 turnovers, but Mount has 5. And 4 of those have come in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're just making them pay with the turnovers. And the points from turnovers, 5 turnovers have led to 9 Muskingum points. So over 1.5 points every turnover.
Mount will try and answer, down by 4 with the ball. Drive, and that doesn't go. Marcus Steele thought he had one there, and here come the Muskies again. And once again, they'll drive it to the rack. And that is Xavier Croft that missed that on that left block. And I think a little frustration foul there on Croft.
Yeah, I think so too. He goes in, I think he wanted the foul. Nice Euro right there, but nothing, and he just thinks he got contact, and he doesn't and reaches the foul. Nice job there, though, defensively by Mount Union's Jarrett Taylor out of Green High School.
We watched him play a lot. 6'5", played at the point last year for the Bulldogs. Now 2-guard here for Mount. That shot up is blocked, and Muskies with another steal.
Another turnover.
Boy, they play hard. On the baseline. They'll take it to the hoop. Little left-handed floater. That'll go in. Boy, pretty shot there by Dwayne Davis. He's got 16 in the half.
Another turnover, another 2 points.
6-point Muskingum lead. Under 6 to go here in the first half.
Muskingum has really turned up the pressure on the perimeter.
When you talk about offensive quickness, Muskingum with a lot of defensive quickness. Kassenheiser, deep 3, got it.
Nice shot there by Kassenheiser. Read his defender, over help. Saw the back of his head, did a nice flare cut. Hits the nice triple.
5 in the game for Kassenheiser, the freshman out of Lake. Lucan Hill inside, and that'll go. Looked like Farrington tried to stop and set up to take that charge. He fell down and left Lucan Hill with a wide open 2.
Yeah, just able to get the spin move inside.
34-29. Mount down by 5. Looking for some type of opening now in this defensive set. Steele, and he throws it away. Stolen, and the Muskies, I think, caught that, but were out of bounds down at the other end of the court.
And they caught it. They thought they were members of the dance team over there. The uniforms tend to blend in. They caught a ball out of bounds.
There, take a look at head coach Nathan Lawley. Muskingum head coach. Kassenheiser trying to get some space. Little step back 3, that doesn't go. And inside is Farrington. He'll take it back up again. Second time was the best.
Farrington just a rebounding machine with the putback there.
He's got 5 in the game. Muskies at the ball in a 3-point lead. Little floater won't go. Marcus Steele. He'll stop off the window. Boy, coast to coast for Marcus Steele. He's got 6 in the game.
Cuts it down to a 1-point lead now for Muskingum.
Muskies again say we'll take it to the hoop. Offensive rebound, up and in, it'll count, and the foul should be on Mount. Trying to pick up the number, that was inside. That was Owen Ebing. And they're going to give the 2 to Dwayne Davis.
And they're going to get the foul set on Taylor. They announced it. They're going to give that to Taylor. But right now it's the turnovers and the offensive rebounds that are really hurting the Purple Raiders.
Davis has a 3-point play, and he also has 19 of the Muskies' 37.
And I'm not a math teacher, but that's over half of Muskingum's points.
Did a good job adding them up, Troy.
It's tough sometimes.
Mount will try and answer, looking down to Farrington. Little backdoor play. Farrington is fouled. Boy, Cassanizer learned to run that back door from one of the best over there at Lake High School. They run that back door as well as anybody.
Well, that just shows a high basketball IQ out of both players. Understanding the defender, saw the back of his head. Cassanizer gives him the look. That signals Farrington on the back cut, and a nice job of getting the charity stripe for 2.
Hey, take a look at Elijah Farrington. 6'6", former Massillon Tiger. Talking about Massillon Tigers, what a huge win they had last night at the Fieldhouse against Canton McKinley.
Yeah, anytime you get a win over your rival, but also at McKinley, that was a win that kind of shocked a lot of people.
Farrington has a pair, and that Muskingum lead is down to 2. They've got the basketball, less than 4 to go in the half. Then the Muskies will take it right to the basket, force it up and in.
Too easy getting the ball in the paint.
That was Cisse, popped that one in. His first 2 of the night. Missed shot pulled out of there by Muskingum. Here comes Davis. He'll let it go. Little 3-footer with the left hand is up and in. Dwayne Davis. Boy, so quick. Gets off his feet in a hurry. Another 6-point lead for the Muskies at 41-35.
And Muskingum passes the ball so well. Almost another turnover by Mount Union trying to get into Farrington.
I thought that was Muskingum's ball. They maybe misread it. They tried to save it. I think that was their ball anyway if they let it go.
That's what I was thinking too, but it's hard to tell at our angle here. I think Muskingum's going to take a timeout.
3:02 to go in the first half. 41-35 Muskingum. As we mentioned, Muskingum at 6-2 with a 3-way tie in the Ohio Athletic Conference second place, along with Heidelberg and John Carroll. We're going to take a break. Come back from Timken Gym here at Mount right after this.
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Timken Gymnasium here at the University of Mount Union. 41-35. Muskingum up by 6. Kassenheiser will drive, looking for some space. And they're going to call traveling on him. He got down to that right baseline, Troy. Tried to put a couple moves on. and traveled in the process.
And as a coach, I was always like, okay, what's your plan? What was your purpose for this dribble here? And right there, that dribble, he wasn't able to get to the rim. He just got trapped down there below the block, and he was in an impossible situation.
Here's Dwayne Davis. He'll give it up. Davis leads everybody with 21 points. Ball popped loose.
I've got that as only maybe the third turnover so far for Muskingum.
Steele will take it right to the hoop. A little reverse layup. Hey, wasn't that pretty to watch?
Circus is in town as he finished that one.
Marcus Steele with 8 in the game. And that's a little jump shot put in by Owen Emy. He's got 4 in the game. It didn't take long to get down and score, and it's 43-37, the Muskies.
Transition defense so important. We've seen Muskingum get a lot of points in transition, second chance, and off of turnovers.
Steele again will stop. Little 14-foot floater. Yes on that one.
That is soft touch. That is not an easy shot to do. Pull back, knock it down, nothing but net.
Steele with 10. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and the Muskies trying to get a good look. Davis from 10 feet away. Kassenheiser pulls out that rebound.
Let's see how Mount Union can finish out the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
He'll drive, and they're going to count the bucket? I don't think so. Kassenheiser dribble drive on that right elbow, but he'll shoot some free throws, I believe.
They're going to say out of bounds.
Kassenheiser going to come out. Jamar Talbot will come in. Kassenheiser leaves with 5 of Mount's 39. Going to get the ball way outside to Elijah Farrington. He leads the OAC in rebounding, 10 a game. Taylor getting himself a little trouble down there, trying to find an outlet. He finds it in Marcus Steele.
Might have got away with a little bit of a travel, too.
Steele, fade away. That doesn't go. Rebound pulled out of there by the Muskies, who had the ball in a 43-39 lead. And traveling violation.
Well, Mount Union's got some opportunities here. They've just got to finish and try to cut this lead, see if they can't tie it up before the half.
1 minute and 1 second left here in the first 20 minutes of play. And after an early spurt by Mount Union, Muskingum has pretty much dominated here. They've got that 43-39 lead. Steele trying to find some space.
Coming up less than 10 on the shot clock.
Shot clock down to 6. Steele, deep 3, got it. Whoa, Marcus Steele put on a show right now.
Cuts it
Steele
down,
with 13. It's a 1-point game.
If I'm Muskingum, there's about a 1 second difference, 2 second difference right now between the game clock and the shot clock. Hold here for the last shot.
They have played so quick, Troy. Can they now hold a little bit and score?
They've done a nice job so far.
Dwayne Davis. He'll stop. Long shot by Lucan Hill. No good. That is out of play. They're going to keep it right here on this end of the court with the Muskies, but we're down to 2.2 seconds to go in the half.
Jenna McCartney checking in here for Mount Union. North Canton Hoover. He's a grad student here for the Purple Raiders.
Not sure if the officials want to come over and take a look at this one. We've got the monitor right in front of us. Mike Fuline questioning that call, and they may take a look at it.
They're going to take a look at it.
They want to take a look at it. First time they've had the opportunity to come over and say hello to us, Troy.
That's always good, a chance to come over here and say hi to us.
That ball went out of bounds to our right, to the right of the Mount Union bench.
Looking to see how much time is on the clock.
They wanted to see how much time's left on the clock.
How much time was
Let's see if we can show it to him.
Pulling it up here on our monitor.
Right now there's 2.2 seconds left, and we'll see if it stays that way or not as the officials right next to us taking a look now at how much time's left.
Well, there was no shot clock violation because it's going to hit the rim. Yeah, 2.2 is good.
And the officials are right on it.
I'll tell you, the guy on the clock doing a great job too.
Officials always like to come over and make sure they're right, and when they are, they don't waste any time. They get right back out there in the court, Troy.
No, there is no time wasting here. It's always good when, always glad to have big time sports here. You can get the big time replays, you get to see everything.
2.2 seconds left. That's what Muskingum will have to get it in bounds and try and get a good look and score. They lead by 1.
A lot of time.
Trying to get it in. For shot, and the foul is on Mount Union as Elijah Farrington, I think, tried to come over and block that one. That was an off-balance 3, Troy. One more look at that.
Yeah, that was kind of an NBA draw the foul there, 3.
Owen Emig, who has 4 in the game now with 0.1 second left, will try and increase the Mount Union lead. That first one is up and in. Emig with 5 in the game. It's a frustrating foul if you're Mike Fulon.
Very much so.
Emig now will try to get all 3 down. 45-42, Muskingum by 3. And Owen Emig, the sophomore out of John Glenn High School right down there in New Concord, stayed home to play for Muskingum, drills all 3. We have played one half of basketball here at Timken Gym on the campus of the University of Mount Union. Our score, Muskingum 46, Mount Union 42. We're back with the halftime score, update, and a little Christian Parker. Christian Parker.
This moment, it's a choice. To find out what you're made of. To own what's in front of you, no matter what that might be. We showed up, we're here. This moment belongs to us right now.
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
2023 football season with 4. Congratulations, Caleb Brown. The NFL will not be able to support player athletics without the generous financial support of the Mount Union community. Thank you for those here tonight who made a contribution to the M Club. Congratulations again, Caleb Brown.
Back of the iron and the whistle down low. And I think they're going to call the foul at Lucan Hill for pushing off.
That's going to be his 5th. See, take a look here in the backside. They're going to get him, I think, for a little shove.
Yeah, I did.
In the back. So, team foul number 5.
Brett DeVault in right now for Muskingum.
Nice spin move inside. Good finish there by Marcus Steele.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. We mentioned DeVault in there right now. He's a young man out of Dover. Fans down in Tuscarawas County watch him play a lot.
They wanted to travel there, the jump ball.
Yeah.
It's either a travel or a jump ball.
Fowler.
Nice hesitation.
Little verse layup. Spins out of there. And who's the foul on?
It's got to be on.
Got to be on DJ Fowler. They're calling on Cisic.
Yeah, that good inside position there by McCartney and draw the foul.
Well, McCartney sold that one. Maybe didn't have to. That's a foul on Muskingum. They've got a timeout on the floor with 13:36 left to go. Muskingum hanging on to that lead. 53-50.
That's team foul number 6 on Muskingum.
Here, take a look at Mike Fuline. And there is the Purple Raiders mascot. Having a good time tonight. Had a lot more fun if the Muskies had the lead, though, Troy.
Yeah, it's only a 3-point lead right now, and it's Mount Union ball. They got a chance to cut it to 1 or tie it up on this possession. And I think Mount Union's picked it up here a little bit the last 2-3 minutes of play.
Well, the one thing we've noticed in that first half, Muskingum went downhill a lot taking it to the basket. Haven't seen as much of that here early in the second half.
Well, their guard's so quick up top. They start that little bit of weave into a ball screen. They try to look for a back cut off of it. It's a great way to transition and get entered into your offense.
Got a young Mount Union fan, I believe, enjoying the game tonight.
Trying to see who that is behind that young Mount Union fan. I think that might be Coach Karras, Mr. Larry Karras. Kind of hard to see him behind with that. I think that might be his grandson. Yeah, I thought so. The glasses were a dead giveaway on that.
Had to wait a while to pick him out. As he's having some fun tonight with the grandkids.
Well, he's probably watching this on Big Time Sports. His grandson's watching on the phone. Big Time Sports, which we know that they all are.
Mount can tie right now. Boy, Marcus Steele. We said they could have tied it with a 3. Marcus Steele says, I'll take the 2, thank you.
Marcus Steele says, let me get to the rim. I like this. Layups are fun. Layups are good. I'm good at them. I finish them well. And he does it right there.
1 point lead for Muskingum. Trying to hang on here on the road and get a big win.
Less than 10, coming up on 7 on the shot clock.
Gotta have to hurry right here. Nice pass inside.
Big
and DeVault waited a little bit too long, has that ball blocked as Kevin Moore came to block.
That should have been a shot clock violation.
Mike Fuline, about 15 feet on the floor, says, hey, we should have the basketball.
Oh no, they're gonna come over and check it.
I think we may have another visit.
Yeah, they are going to come over and check it here to see if there was a shot clock violation on this.
Going to spin around and take a look at the monitor. 12:52 left in the basketball game, and Muskingum up right now 53-52. And we're going to have to wait and see whose basketball it is. Mount think it's their basketball, Troy. I think they got a case.
I think it is, Mount. I think there was a violation here. They just reset it when they shut down. There's the block.
And the ball is out of bounds, but was the violation, shot clock violation prior to the ball going out of bounds?
He reset the shot clock when it shouldn't have, so they're going to give it to him with 1 second out of bounds.
There you go.
So once again, this is just going to be a catch and a tip. Something inside, look for some type of lob. Good turnout tonight on a cold night here.
Boy, it's cold.
Mount Union. I'm not sure. Mount Union may have gone remote today. I know Malone, Walsh, I think University of Akron went remote today.
Cisse tried to get it in bounds. The ball was tipped. Shot clock violation. Basketball goes back to Mount Union with the ball and down by 1, but a long way to go. 12:51 left.
Well, that shot clock reminds us, that's a big discussion coming up here at the high school level. Is the shot clock probably going to get put in effect here in the next 3 or 4 years?
I think it's coming, Troy. I don't think they're stopping it now. I mean, they had a big display over at the field house about 10 days ago.
I had a chance to watch probably about 6 or 7 of those games over there. We're going to
Marcus Steele tied up. That was Brett DeVault who jumped in and tied it up.
So we have a foul call. That's going to be 2 shots. So they're going to get that on number 22 for Muskingum. That's Croft. That's going to be his 4th. He's out of Reynoldsburg High School.
Good basketball down in that Columbus area.
They're the Reynolds Raiders or Pirates. I'm not quite sure. Been down to that gym many times. Used to work at camp down there in the summers.
They get a good look at Marcus Steele. And spins it out of there. Cisse with the rebound. So the Muskies still have the lead at 1 at 53-52. Cisse, nice pass inside, tipped away though. Tried to get it down to DeVault on that right block.
Gonna stay here with the Muskies. Took some grad classes down at Muskingum College in the summer a couple years ago. Nice feed inside, good rotation defensively.
Shot put up and rolls in. Dwayne Davis, his first 2, Troy, of the second half.
Ball kind of got poked away there. I was shocked they might call a travel on that.
12 minutes left in this game. Marcus Steele trying to find some room. Gets it from the baseline. Shot put up. Boy, what a shot. That was Jamar Talbert on a fade from the baseline.
We've seen Talbert make a couple of big shots tonight. He's out of Richmond Heights High School.
Good basketball for Richmond Heights.
Oh, he knows all about winning.
Yes. 55-54. Little floater with a hook. That won't go, and Christian Parker says, that's my rebound. Here comes McCartney in a hurry, and he'll stop and set it up.
Mount Union with a chance to take the lead. It's been a while since they've had a possession.
You're right.
And the chance to take a lead.
Down low to Parker.
Look how they have to throw it out to him at the mid post.
Working against DeVault. Now triple team. Spins toward the hoop up there. Doesn't go. Boy, he got triple teamed down there, Troy, and somehow still got the shot up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact on the floor there. He's going to get hammered here. Good move. Go to the rim. When in doubt. When in doubt, be aggressive.
There's Christian Parker.
He's going to get looked at here by the training staff of Mount Union.
Looking at that left elbow, left arm.
That didn't take long. That's kind of like a NASCAR. Changing the tires there.
That's right.
Wrap that up and get gone.
Christian Parker, grad student here, fires that off the back of the rim.
A couple of substitutions checking in here for Muskingum.
Got Lucan Hill back in. Parker can tie it right here. And this is them both. Talbert tried to save that one, but the Muskies have it. 11 minutes left to go. Muskingum hanging on to that 1-point lead. Working around to Lucan Hill on the baseline. Nice spin move. That is up and doesn't go. Cisse took that to the right block and left it short.
Another chance here for Mount Union.
Down low to Parker again. Hill trying to keep him out of the paint. Parker will force it up and force it in. Whoa, my, big strength move there by Christian Parker.
He's got 16, and that was the 2 of the hardest he's had all night. He might have been fouled on that one, too,
I think you're
Joe.
right. Mount back with that 1-point lead. It's been a while before we could say that. And they throw it away. They tried to go back door, and Lucan Hill threw it away on the baseline.
Some of that pressure might start be getting to him a little bit here. It's easy to play when you got a 5, 6, 7-point lead, but now you're down by 1, and possessions become a little more critical.
Yeah, we got a timeout on the floor with 10:13 left in the basketball game. We're going to take a break. Mount Union 56, Muskingum 55. We're back after this timeout.
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Timken Gymnasium. You're watching Purple Raiders basketball right here on Big Time Sports. 56-55 Mount Union. They were down at the half. They've battled back now to take the lead, Troy.
They have come back, and they have come back strong. And they just forced Muskingum into a turnover. This is a big possession here. Come out of the timeout, get a good set. Christian Parker comes out. They bring Farrington back in, give him a little bit of a rush. Take a look at there, one of the Mount Union cheerleaders for the Purple Raiders. And adjusting her hair tie there, I think a little bit. Made it take a little tumble there. Okay, congratulate Ohio State's cheer team. They won a national championship. Bowling Green State University's cheer team won a national championship as well.
And of course, Ohio State with a big win over Purdue.
Yeah.
After they lost a tough one in Indiana, they bounced back with a win over Purdue.
And someone tried to take Coach Day out on the golf cart, if you saw that.
I did see that.
Accident.
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Got to be careful. Mount with the basketball, up by 1, 56-55. We're halfway through the second half here at Timken Gym. Mount trying to go 8-1 in the league. Farrington, nice power pass inside as McCartney went back door, and he's got 4 in the night. Nice move by that young man.
I'll tell you, nice move by that young man. Nice pass by Farrington. High basketball IQ there by the young sophomore.
Muskie's trying to answer. That doesn't go, and Farrington rips down the rebound. Talbert to Farrington, and it slips right through his hands, out of bounds.
You know, they talk about in football, you know, running before you catch the ball. That time he was shooting it before he caught it. He was thinking triple time.
I think he saw something, maybe a pass or maybe a lane to the hoop, and took his eyes right off the basketball. And the Muskies will say, thank you, we got an extra possession.
I thought Farrington improved a lot from his senior year to his freshman year here at Mount Union, but now it's even a bigger step from that freshman year to his sophomore year here. Nice job staying with it underneath on the bucket.
Xavier Croft missed that first one on the block, came right back and got the second one to cut that Mount Union lead to 1 at 58-57. Farrington playing outside right now. He gets it to Talbot. Talbot will drive to the hoop, force it up and in. Boy, he lost control for a minute, Troy, but stayed with it.
I'll tell you, he is coming out of nowhere and making plays tonight.
Young man out of Richmond
Jr.
Heights.
And you can tell that's energized the defense here for Mount Union as well. When your offense isn't working, there's usually something wrong with your defense.
And whistle on the play. I think they're going to call the foul on Kevin Moore, maybe? Boy, he must have reached in as one of the Muskies flew by him.
Look at him for a little bump. That's going to be team foul number 4. Checking in here is Taylor for
Yeah, Jarrett Taylor, 6'5" freshman out of Green High School.
Kid who can jump out of a gym.
Yeah, we saw him do a lot of good things on Big Time Sports at the high school level. A few dunks, highlight reel dunks. By the hoop. Emig puts it up, can't go. And the aforementioned Jarrett Taylor has the rebound. He got bumped off the ball, and they called traveling on him.
I'm not sure if he ever had possession of the ball.
He tried to grab it in the paint. Watch it again, Troy.
Take a look at it here. I mean, he's getting bumped around. There's a reason he traveled, because he caught a forearm to the ribs.
Emig has McCartney all over him.
Oh.
And I think they're going to call the foul on McCartney.
That's going to be on Taylor. Yeah,
boy, Taylor and McCartney were both there, but they call it on Jarrett Taylor.
That's a tough one. That's kind of a bailout right there.
Muskies from the baseline will put it back in play. Dwayne Davis with 21 in the first half, but only 2 here in the second half. They've done a good job on him, Troy. And a whistle away from the ball.
Wow. They're going to get McCartney for going through a screen. I don't understand. Well,
and McCartney questioning that also.
It's that's team foul number 6, so they're not shooting just yet. So there are about 3 fouls here in the last 45 seconds on Mount Union, all on this possession.
Yeah, they're getting some extra looks right now. Nice play off that inbounds, Troy. They executed that perfectly.
Yeah, they've ran that flex out of bounds play a couple of times tonight. 1 point lead now for Mount.
Nathan Walker now has 5. Mount's lead is down to 1, 60-59. Backs. Well, that was Steele that kind of faded on that one, and Taylor tried to put it back up and in, and he can't save it. Boy, Marcus Steele with that step back 2. And we got another timeout on the floor. We're down to 7:34 left to go. And this one looks like it may go down to that final minute, Troy, with Mount up right now. It's 60-59.
Yeah, Coach Fuline trying to plead his case there with the officials, but that's going to be to no avail as he takes the timeout. So this last 7:34 is going to be big here for Mount Union. They need another defensive stop as well as they've come down the last several possessions, but they managed to pick up 3 fouls on the way too.
Yeah, one of the officials tonight I know very well, Scott Gooden, who played college basketball at the University of Akron and has been an official at the high school and college level for a long time. And Mike Fuline did not agree with that last call by Scott Gooden. I wanted to bring that up.
Well, I'll tell you, that's one thing we need a lot more of. Is we need younger people going into the officiating profession. I know some high schools now are offering that as a class, you can
Yes,
say.
I think that's a great idea.
I'll tell you, if you're a high school kid and you like basketball, you like sports, and you want a chance to earn some extra money and, you know, maybe move up in the ranks for later on, become an official. You can do it while you're in high school.
Stay in the game.
Do it while you're in high school, while you're in college. It's a great way to make a little bit extra money.
Hey, look at Scott Gooden, the official. And Owen Emig's going to put it back in play. And Muskies with the ball, down by 1. And they throw it away. Or they try, Lucan Hill tried to hit Dwayne Davis coming down that left side and threw it right by him and out of bounds.
Yeah, they're trying to hit him on a back screen there to get him off that cut, and they just couldn't complete the pass. Also, really good defense being played there by Marcus Steele.
Yeah, you're right.
Mount Union Johnny on the spot here getting us our stats.
Mount Union shooting almost 60% from the field for the game compared to 44% for Muskingum. Shot put up no good by Parker. Lucan Hill has the rebound way down the floor and out of bounds again. A couple wasted possessions by the Muskies.
Yeah, and I think right now Mount Union just needs to settle down, get a good look at the hoop. You got the full 30 here. You got to set time. Try to get a good look here. Even if it goes down to under 5 seconds on the shot clock, try to get a good look this possession.
Mount with the basketball, 60-59. They lead it. And they've got a couple extra possessions now in the last couple turnovers by Muskingum. See if they can take advantage. Marcus Steele trying to clear some space. And we've got a foul off the ball. Somebody was held. You could hear the fans screaming for that one, Troy. They saw it before the officials, I think.
Yeah, they're going to get the hold there on number 24. That's going to go against DeVault out of Dover High School, as he's going to get called there for the hold against Parker. Team foul number 9.
Parker has that one. He missed 2 before, but drains that one. Parker was 17 in the game. Marcus Steele leads the Raiders with 19. And he's got a pair. As big as he is, and as many times as he gets fouled, you better be able to hit free throws.
Yeah,
he's going to get there a lot.
You got those opportunities to pick up some extra points. There's that weave start.
Yeah, they run the weave. This is Emig. He'll stop and pop a 3 and get it. Wow. Squared up and nailed it.
Weave into that screen, and then it's a tie ball game.
Oh, and Emig with 10 in the game, 4 here in the second half. And we have a 62-62 tie, and then another whistle off the ball. I think they fouled Parker again.
Well, I don't think they fouled Parker. I think that's going to be Steele going to the line for 2.
And Marcus Steele.
2-shot fouls now. They're shooting 2 all the way.
He got fouled trying to get that rebound on the baseline. There's Lucan Hill. He's anxious to get back into the game.
It's the first one.
Coach, both these teams, Muskingum them out trying to qualify for the postseason tournament. That will determine the NCAA Division III tournament bid.
Yeah, whoever gets the automatic bid.
Yeah. You love tournament basketball. We're up to the high school and college level, Troy. We're not that far away.
No, we're not.
Emig will drive and maybe travel, but no whistle. Boy, he got knocked off the ball a little bit, but they let that one play through. Here comes McCartney.
Chance to make it a full 2-possession game.
Steele down to Parker on that left block. Guarded by Hill. They tried to find Taylor down on that right side. McCartney's going to come out. He's played well tonight.
Yeah, he's given Mount Union good minutes
Yes,
off
he
the
has.
bench. Very good minutes.
Marcus Steele puts it back in play to Parker. He'll try and grind down with Lucan Hill all over him. Spins
Nice
up
move.
and doesn't get it. Lucan Hill trying to plead his case that it wasn't a foul, but they call it on him.
And Parker does such a great job of setting him up high, setting him up into the paint, boom, and then he's going to hook that leg. He does a nice job spinning to get him on his hip. He's got the baseline move, gets fouled, gets 2 shots.
He was just there a moment ago, hit 2, and misses that one. Well, he missed 2 in a row, made 2 in a row. Now let's see what he can do here.
Not
There's
a great
Mike Feuerlein taking a long look out there.
Not a great free throw shooting night here for Mount Union.
They split the pair. 3-point lead in this game looks big, Troy. 65-62 Mount.
Yeah, we're under 5:30 to play.
Every possession is key right now. You don't want to turn it over. Davis will stop, and it's blocked by Taylor. Jarrett Taylor with that big right hand went up and knocked it away.
Well, he said how he can jump out of the gym, and right now, Mount Union trying to slow it down, get the touch inside.
Throw it
turnover.
away. They didn't need that turnover. They had a chance to really separate from the Muskies. Big 3 out of the corner. Got it. That was huge. Nathan Walker with a wide open 3, and we are tied at 65, Troy.
Nice job finding him in the corner out of New Concord, John Glenn. Nathan Walker knocks down the triple. That's just a great job of finding the open man. You had a 3-point lead. You don't want to give up that triple. Knocks it down. We're all tied up.
Yeah, Nathan Walker only.
Well, they're going to come over to look and see if this is a 3-point shot on that last attempt.
Yeah, he was in
Referees
that
are
deep
over here.
right corner. Looked like it was a 3 from our vantage point. Now they'll take a closer look. If it stays that way, it'll be 65-65. If they turn it back into a 2, Mine will have that 1-point lead. We're taking a look.
That's
I
three.
think it's going to be a 3.
Yeah.
I think he had some space, maybe 3 or 4 inches, Troy, and that's all it took.
Yeah, he doesn't need much.
No.
And we're all tied up at 65 apiece.
4:59 left to go. It was 46-42 Muskingum at the half, Troy. And now Mount has battled back. They've led by as many as 3 here in the second half, and that last 3 by Nathan Walker, and we're tied at 65.
There you go, look at the Mount Union huddle. Trying to finish it out here those last 5 minutes. Well, we got more action coming up this week on Big Time Sports. Tomorrow I'll be down doing the Berlin Highland Tusky Valley girls game. Friday night we've got Hoover versus Green. Saturday, Indian Valley, New Philly. Oh, a little full court pressure here. Changing up a little bit.
Yeah, that's something new coming over with Nathan Wally. Try and give Mount a little different look here. Under 5 to go in the game. Marcus Steele now. They're passing it down low to Parker. Good catch, up and in.
Parker almost went got his legs taken out.
Yeah, Lucan Hill says he pushed off to get it. Referee didn't buy it. We play on. 67-65. Purple Raiders. Davis now. Boy, Marcus Steele's done a great job.
Turnover.
And now they turn it right back over again. They go down low. Deep 3 out of the corner. That doesn't go. Walker inside to Lucan Hill. He'll force it up, but he'll shoot some free throws on the foul.
Every time Mount Union has that chance to get that turnover, to separate, they just end up throwing it away.
Yeah, Lucan Hill will go line left as you take a look at it on the replay. Mike Feuline is saying they don't have the right guy up there, Troy.
Well, they're going to say no. They made the right call.
There's Lucan Hill. 6'6", about 220 pounds. And he has a kind roll on that one. Mike Feuline still unhappy about that call.
Trying to tie it up here.
And he's perfect on that one. 4:14 left to go, and we're tied at 67. As we said, Mount Union trying to go 8-1 in the league. Muskingum trying with the win to stay in that top 4. Deep 3, Parker no. Rebound battled for and pulled out of there by Emi. Boy, he went high to get that one.
He did. See if they come into that transition weave.
Pass inside, bounced away. That was Jarrett Taylor with the quick hands to knock it away from Mount.
Yeah, good job of Taylor getting in there, knocking away. It would have been an easy 2 here. But Mount Union's done such a great job on their baseline out of bounds plays tonight. This is where they're so strong.
They've executed. And the ball is out of bounds. Who's going to keep it?
That's going to go to Mount Union. So good defense there by Mount Union, forcing the turnover.
They tried to get the ball to Nathan Walker in front of the Muskingum bench.
Barrington going to check back in here for the Purple Raiders. They're going to have both bigs in now with Parker and Farrington.
Yeah, Farrington at 6'6", Parker at 6'6". 3.5 to go. We mentioned each possession is key. And a whistle, I think they're going to call the foul on Nathan Walker, who was bumping Farrington inside.
And Walker's going to foul out now. They're going to bring back in number 24, DeVault out of Dover, the 6'4" sophomore.
Officials talking with that young man as he left the floor. So a 67-67 tie can be broken here by Elijah Farrington. There you look at him. And he spins it in. Farrington, we've got him unofficially with 8 in the game. That's what the scoreboard says.
We'll go with the scoreboard.
Farrington again. He's got them both. Boy, coming down the stretch in a close game, you better hit free throws. And that's exactly what Farrington did. We got a timeout with 3:31 left to go. Mount up by 2, 69-67 in a big OAC game here at Mount Union.
Yeah, timeout here called by Mount Union, taking the full timeout. Want to try to get your defenses set here about what you think. You know, what's Muskingum going to come back with that weave? Are you going to try maybe trapping the handoffs? You're going to try to switch it, fight through it, maybe give them some type of different look here, just this one possession off the timeout.
Mike Feuline talking with his assistant coaches. He's got a good group of assistant coaches here, Troy. They do a good job. They have been key in making this Mount Union team along with John Carroll and Marietta, top 3 in the league from year to year.
Well, he's got enough. He's got a lot of assistant coaches.
He does.
And like I said, I'm just looking at the roster here. Most of the players are within a 30-minute radius of Alliance.
Well,
Ohio.
he got the job after being a state champion coach at Jackson High School. He wanted to come over here and duel with local players because he had watched a lot of those local players have great success around the area. And he's done that.
And the thing, you're in such a great opportunity when you look at, Stark, Tuscarawas, Holmes, Summit County, such good basketball coming out of the area. You can just keep the local talent around. And that's, you look at Mount Union's football team, that's what they've done to build a national power over the years, is they just get the local talent to stay in the area.
Well, every once in a while they go down to Florida and get a quarterback too.
Well, that helps out too.
3:31 left to go. Muskingum with the basketball, down by 2. They led by 4 at the half. Let's see what they try and do right here. Get the ball out high to Luke and Hill. They'll spin it around. This is Emig trying to find some space. Luke and Hill.
That's a hook! That's a hook, Scotty!
Boy, the Mount Union bench, you might want to hear them. They're yelling that was a hook as Luke and Hill tried to get some space down there on that right block.
Yeah, he does use that arm.
He does.
Yeah, he does use that arm for the hook. One-on-one, though.
Crucial free throws here by Luke and Hill. First one is up and perfect. So one more free throw and we'll be tied with 3:13 left to go. Hill again. Well, when you're a big guy, you get fouled. You're able to hit free throws. That is huge. So here we go. How many more possessions will there be with 3 minutes to go? We'll find out. But this is a big one right now for the Purple Raiders. Trying to look down low to Farrington. Can't get it to him. Parker now will drive right into the paint. Will force up a shot and get it to go.
That is a tough shot by Parker.
Whoa, that wasn't pretty. It wasn't easy, but it gives Mount a 71-69 lead with 2:42 left to go. They needed that one, Troy.
He's got 23 on the night. Now they need a stop so they can separate.
Double dribble, yeah. That was called. I don't know what they were thinking about. That was Xavion Croft who dribbled, stopped, then did it again. So now Mount gets a gift possession with 2:35 left with the ball up by 2.
Well, now you can take your time, work the clock a little bit, and get the shot that you want.
Marcus Steele in control. Farrington had some space, didn't pull it. Trying to look down low to Parker again. Steele will drive, force it off the window, up and in. Nice move, Marcus Steele.
Nice job there by Steele. We got a 2-possession game.
Less defense right now by the Muskies, and then the foul is going to be called on Kevin Moore.
They let all that contact go underneath, and now we're going to get the touch foul on the perimeter. Still 1-on-1, the last 1-on-1 opportunity of the game.
There you see it. Little touch foul, maybe put a elbow into him.
It's going to be 1-on-1 though.
Yeah, Scott Gooden, the official, trying to make sure he's right on that one. It will be the 1-on-1. Xavion Croft doesn't get it. And a huge rebound pulled out of there by Kevin Moore.
Ball doesn't lie.
And now you can use a little clock if you want to, Troy.
Yeah, now you can. You can take this down to right around 135 if you want.
73-69, Mount Union. Marcus Steele, a little jab step. He'll bring it back out. Taking their time. Parker trying to back in. Talbert, baseline jumper. Rebound. DeVault down the floor. Davis has it. Big possession here for the Muskies.
Nice extra pass.
Baseline jumper. That won't go. Rebound comes out to Marcus Steele. And now Mount can take some more time off the clock.
Yeah, you don't have to foul yet. They can take this down to about 45 seconds if you want.
Good matchup there. Steele is bounced off the play, and the foul will be on Muskingum.
Now you're going to get to shoot 2 here. And you get a chance to get your defense set. You get whatever defenders you want back on the other end of the court. This plays in well for the Mount Union Purple Raiders.
Boy, some free throws here would make it tough on Muskingum, because we're down to 1 minute and 1 second left. Marcus Steele with 13 first half points, and he misses that one. He's got 19 in the game, or 23 in the game, I'm sorry. But this free throw is big right now, Troy. Give him a 5-point lead. And he's got it. Huge possession here for the Muskies. And Coach Nathan Wally knows that. He's going to call a timeout and make sure, at least on this possession, Troy, he gets a good look.
He's going to get the look he wants. And he gets the decision here. Do we try for the 2? Do we take the 3? Or do we go for our best out there? And then that's the big thing, too. Fouls right now, you've still got, Farrington and Parker. They both have 4 here for Mount Union, so they've done a really good job of playing with those 4 fouls, not picking up the 5th. McCarthy's going to come in here for some defense for Mount Union. He's given them some really good minutes tonight off the bench, Joe.
He has. We watched him play at North Canton Hoover. Done a good job here at Mount. Another local player brought in by Mike Fuline.
Grad student.
57.4 seconds left as you take a look at the crowd here tonight. We walked in with a lot of players from East Canton High School when we were watching the game.
Yeah, taking in the game tonight from East Canton, just a little 10-15 minute trip down the road. A little AC/DC in the house.
That'll fire you up on it.
Oh yeah, I do like some AC/DC. Every time I hear this song, I think of the montage in the movie Battleship.
Troy Richardson, a little movie review tonight. Can't beat that on a cold night in January.
I'll talk about movies. I got no problem with that. Someone's fun to sponsor a movie review show, let me know. We'll get it taken care of.
Muskies will put it back in play opposite their bench. To make this a key possession, that'd be an understatement. They need 2 right here or 3. They need a good look, though, before that. This is Davis. Emig forces the 3 and got it. Whoa, a huge shot by Owen Emig. And suddenly it's a 2-point game at 74-72.
I need a little help there from the dance squad getting the ball. Right now, you don't need to foul if you're Muskingum. There's about 13 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock right now, and I like this timeout by Coach Fuline.
Mike Fuline calls the timeout with 35.6 seconds left. They're going to look at that Mount Union huddle. But Owen Emig with ice water in his veins hits that 3. There's Mike Fuline. He'll try and draw something up right now with his coaching staff.
Farrington checking in here for Mount Union. The arrow still facing the Purple Raiders. They get the possession arrow, and they have 2 timeouts. That's going to be something he wants to talk to his team about.
Boy, Owen Emig just a second ago looked like he forced that 3 a little bit, Troy, but it went down for him. And what was a 5-point lead is now a 2-point lead at 74-72. So if you're Mount right now, maybe you draw it out a little bit, use a little bit of clock.
Yeah, if I'm Mount Union, unless I get the shot I want, I'm not shooting this till under 5 seconds on the play clock. And that would give the ball back to, Muskingum with less than 13. Clock does stop here on all makes.
There's that Mount Union huddle again, drawing up a play. I don't think anybody's left, Troy.
Yeah, you're not leaving this game right now.
Muskies break the huddle. They have battled hard tonight. They are 8-7 on the season. As we mentioned, head coach Nathan Wally in his 3rd season. They've gotten a little bit better every year he's been there, and this year's their best. They are right up there tied for 2nd place with a 62 record with John Carroll and Heidelberg.
Already got one more win than on last year's campaign.
Yes. Well, here comes Mount. They're going to put the ball in the hands of Marcus Steele. He'll run the offense. Down to less than 30 seconds.
Look at them start running about 12.
They're going to double the ball out there, and Marcus Steele dribbles away from that double team. Here he goes to the hoop. Off the window, it doesn't go. Ball out of bounds. Who has it? Who has it? They're going to take a look at it.
We're going to look at the replay, guys.
They're going to come over, stand right next to yours truly, and find out who has the basketball. Mike Feuerlein says it shouldn't be any question. I think we've got it.
This is going to be an interesting look here. See what look we've got here for the officials.
Yeah, the ball went out of bounds to the left of the Mount Union basket.
Well, the arrow favors.
We're going to take a look at it.
Arrow favors Mount Union.
Not really got a good look on that one. One more look.
There is a look underneath.
There you see Marcus Steele driving. Boy, watched it. That's a tough call. A lot of hands up there,
yeah,
Troy.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like a game of slapjack right there.
Well, they're going to have a 3rd official come in to take a look.
It is.
I'm watching it with him, Troy.
Yeah,
I'd hate to make the call.
I'm looking at maybe a jump ball right now. I don't know if you can tell. And we got a great look at it, but it is just, they're going to, well, let's see if I think they're going to give it to Mount.
I think they're going to give it to Mount. I think they said it was off of Lucan Hill's hands. And I think that's a good call. The more I looked at it.
I think so too. It's going to be Mount Union basketball. It's going to be Mount Union basketball underneath the hoop. Shot clock's turned off.
Not much you can say if you're Nathan Wally. They came over and took a long look at it. And they decided that the ball went off the hands of Lucan Hill.
Yep, look at it right there, and they're going to say, yeah, I just reached him with that left hand.
So Mount Union will put the ball in play. 15.6 seconds left to go. Mount up by 2 at 74-72. We're not going to play yet. And now Muskingum's going to call a timeout to set up their defense, what they want to do. If they can get a stop here, and maybe won't have to call a timeout if they get it back, if they know what they want to do offensively.
They still got one timeout. Yeah. They got a lot of timeouts in this game. So we're still here.
Tell the replay guys, great job.
I want to tell the official just came over to tell our replay guys they did a great job on that, having the perfect angle and the perfect shot. But
well,
Joe,
the guy on the camera down there that got a great look at it was our own Dean Marini. I got to give him credit.
Yeah, and that's what you get with big time sports. The guys at Image Video do an incredible job getting everything set up. They are here, they're ahead of time, and they do everything at a level that people do not understand. Yep. And we get so many compliments when I'm out, people talking about the games they watch and how fun they are to watch on television. It's because of the guys we have at Image Video and the professionals that we get to work with on the daily basis. Now they put the camera on some wrong people there. They may want to switch it over to someone else at this moment.
Well, they were talking about 2 professionals.
Not sure who those are, but the guys at Image Video do a great job. But let's set the stage here. 74-72 in favor of Mount Union. 15.6 ticks on the clock. Arrow favors Mount. The shot clock's turned off. And 2 timeouts for Purple Raiders and 1 for Muskingum.
Muskingum's going to get Terrell Darden in the game. A little extra defensive pressure. But this has been a great game. Great Ohio Conference game. Marcus Steele now will put it in play. Try to find somebody way outside to Farrington. And he is fouled. That's why they brought Darden into the game, to commit the foul. And that'll send Elijah Farrington to the line with some huge free throws.
And that's such a big advantage when you've got two bigs like that. When you do get in trouble on an out-of-bounds play or against any type of pressure, throw it up for your bigs and just let them go get it. Nice free throw there by Farrington.
Now this is a big one coming up for Farrington. If he makes it, it'll make it a 2-possession game with 13.8 seconds left. If he misses it, Muskies can tie it on a 3 and the trip down the floor. Put a little bit of pressure on the sophomore out of Massillon, and he's got it.
Ice water in those veins.
He's got a little smile on his face as he comes and sits on the bench. The pressure is off.
Big free throws. Now Mount Union going to apply some pressure.
Muskies will have to hurry. They need the ball twice, down by 4. Less than 10 seconds. Davis will drive. It's blocked out of there by Jarrett Taylor. Oh my, Taylor came from the weak side, Troy, and got all ball.
And we talk about, Jarrett Taylor can jump out of the gym. Look at him come from the weak side, sends that one on the rejection. But I love the heads-up play here, though, by number 10, Talbert for Mount Union. He saves it, so now he gets to shoot some free throws rather than just let it go out of bounds.
Yeah. We're down to 5.3 seconds, and it looks like, unless there was a complete disaster, Mount's going to leave here 8-1 in the OAC and continue to be in first place.
Big free throw. Some of the students are filing out, probably to go home to work on some major projects for their classes.
Yeah. Boy, would it be like to hit out in that cold weather, have to go back to the dorm and study for a biology test.
That'd be a fun night
No
to
thanks.
do it. No. I'll go to school and educate the children tomorrow.
Nice couple seconds, and this one is over. It belongs to Mount Union. 78-72 Purple Raiders. They are now 8-1 in the league, 11-5 overall, but what a great effort by Muskingum. They dropped to 6-3 in the league, and they are now 8-8 overall for the season. But two good basketball teams tonight, Troy, in a good game.
Yeah, really finished out strong the last 4 minutes of the game. And, had some adversity, battled through it, and looked strong at the end.
I'll tell you what, it's been fun tonight. Our thanks to Image Video, great job. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
This moment, it's a choice. To find out what you're made of. To own what's in front of you, no matter what that might be. We showed up, we're here. This moment belongs to us right now.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Timken Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Mount Union, where tonight the Purple Raiders had a big conference win over Muskingum to go 8-1 in the league, 11-5 overall, and good basketball game. Troy, you got the final numbers.
Yeah, take a look here at the final stats on our screen, and there are going to be a few more. I'll get into a little bit more detail here as we take a look at our final stats here at Mount Union. You really look at it early on. Muskingum shot the ball really well the second half, not nearly as they did in the first half to the second. 26 of 60. Mount Union 28 of 49. Free throws 13 of 17 from Muskingum, 18 of 25. But really the rebounding edge. Mount Union was down 7 on the rebounds at halftime. They win +2. They cut down on the turnovers as well. Here's a big difference. Paint points, Muskingum's had a big lead in the first half. Mount Union ended up winning in the paint 42 to 36. Points off of turnovers, they cut that down to 20, from 20 points to 16 in the second half.
I'll tell you what, a big stat that maybe will not show up in the finals will be the defensive job that Marcus Steele did. He's going to be our guest right now. Marcus, welcome. Great job tonight. I'll tell you what, a great first half. He kind of took over there in that first half, ended up with 13. But the thing I want to talk about right now, Dwayne Davis for Muskingum had 21 points in the first half. I'm sure you guys talked about that at halftime. You come out at second half. You hold him to 2 points. That is a big win right there. Tell us how that happened.
We came to the halftime. He got hot in the first half. Our goal was to maybe get him into the gaps and force him to shoot a jump shot, but that wasn't really working. We came in the half. I said, I'll guard him if y'all want me to. And I just tried to. It was a team. I was guarding him, but it was really a team effort. Everybody chipped in and helped me for sure.
Well, the one thing that they did in that first half, Marcus, they went downhill on you guys. They got to the rim a lot, and I didn't see it as much in the second half. What did you guys do to stop that?
We tried to just stay in the gaps and stay in the driving lanes and maybe force them to shoot around the arc, and hopefully it worked for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, tonight, of course, they honored your teammate Christian Parker before the game. Give you a little bit of an incentive to come out and win this basketball game for the big guy.
First off, congrats, Christian. I mean, great player, great season, great career, but we just wanted to give him a win for his 2,000 point. It was in Las Vegas. We never really got the chance to celebrate it, but this was for sure a good celebration with a dub today.
Well, this is a big win for you. You had Muskingum chasing you in the standings. They were 6-2. It was a three-way tie with John Carroll and Heidelberg. Now you've a little separated a little bit, so this is a big win for you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you, congratulations not only on the 24 points, but on the defensive effort. Great job tonight. Keep it rolling.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Marcus Steele, good defense, outstanding offense tonight as the Purple Raiders win this one 78-72, as we mentioned, to kind of separate themselves a little bit from the rest of the teams in the Ohio Conference. And Troy, it was a big win tonight for the Purple Raiders, and it was fun to be here to watch it.
Yeah, it was. I was impressed by what I saw at Mount Union tonight. Battled through some adversity in the first half, came back, finished strong, did a great job at the end. Hats off to Coach Fueline and the Purple Raiders. Thanks
again to Image Video. Great job. My thanks, of course, to Troy Richardson for doing the game tonight, analyzing everything for us. My name's Joe Dunn. Most of all, thanks to you for watching another big game right here on Big Time Sports.